welcome to the second half of my League of Legends roundup for February 25th. We have the LEC and the LCS this week. Forgot it was a super week, as I mentioned in the first half of this video, but if you're only tuning in for the LEC and LCS coverage, then you know that that's what this will be about. So, if you haven't watched one of these videos before, I take notes on the game, saving you the time of watching the game, because how many people want to watch Astralis and BDS go back and forth? Probably not many. I will say this last game, although it went 38 minutes, I mean, it is a doozy. It's maybe one of the best games of the year in that it was crazy. So, game one of the day, XL, Mad Lions, two teams trying to duke it out for one of those playoff spots at the bottom in seeding. As you see here, XL smoke showed Mad Lions as Mad Lions continue to fall. This was the Finn show in top in the Kled Aatrox matchup. So Finn was piloting the Kled and did really well. He got a solo kill at 5 minutes. And then with TP to bot lane when Mad Lions tried to make a play in which XL came out on top 3-2, Finn with 2 more kills. Then at 10 minutes, XL chose to dive bot top to put Finn ahead even farther. When they did that, Mad Lions took a mountain. At 13 minutes, Mad Lions would go mid. However, Patrick would then solo kill Unforgiven in top lane simultaneously, pretty much. And XL would take an Infernal. So XL are coming out ahead on these trades. 17 minutes, each team would get a pick. At 18 minutes, there's a 1-to-1 fight in mid. And XL were now up 8-5. And only 1.5k gold at 20 minutes. So really, there were a lot of kills, but the gold wasn't, too far apart. 21 minutes, XL would win a fight 3-0 to take Baron. Patrick with a double kill. That Baron is what gave them, quite a big lead. It went from 4k to 7k by the time the Baron was done. Mad Lions took a Cloud as XL took the Baron. 22 minutes, XL would go bot lane, get a kill, and then at 25 minutes, end through mid 3-0. Finn ends up being MVP. A lot of the power in the early game came from Finn's Kled, as well as his ultimates in the later stages of the game. I mean, how often do people prepare for a Kled? Not many times will you do that. So, game 2, Astralis and BDS, two teams towards the bottom of the standings. Astralis end up eliminated from the playoffs in this game. BDS got out to an early lead, winning in bot 3-2. X-Maddie with a triple kill on Jinx. They'd get a 2v2 kill at 6 minutes. Astralis would then go bot at 7 minutes to try and right the ship. 10 minutes, BDS would fail a bot dive that would go 1-1. 12 minutes, BDS, guess where? Bot lane 3-0. X-Maddie with a double kill. So at 13 minutes, we've had bot lane attacked 5 times, and BDS are up 8-4. 5k gold, and X-Maddie is 6-0-2 on the Jinx. They finally take an Ocean now for some reason at 14 minutes. They probably should have started stacking earlier with all the power. 14 minutes, Astralis take a pick. And Astralis come back. They get a 4-1 win in top at 16 minutes. Dajor with a double kill on Vex. This makes the game 9-9 at 17 minutes. And BDS's gold lead's cut in half. It's 2.5k. BDS take an Infernal. 23 minutes, there's a skirmish in mid that goes 1-1. And BDS are now up 4k. So BDS's champions are still pulling ahead in gold. But Astralis keep firing back at 24 minutes. There's a Baron dance. Astralis get a couple kills. They try and take the Baron. They can't. BDS force them off 1-1. 25 minutes, BDS win a fight 2-0 to take the Baron. They're up 4.5k gold. When they do it, when they do that, Astralis take a Hextech Drake. 28 minutes, Astralis win a fight 4-0 in top. Dajor, one second. I had this last game kind of made me forget what was happening in this Astralis BDS, cellar dweller game. So at 29 minutes, BDS have the Baron, so they try and end through top. Astralis force them to reset in a 4-2 fight in top, where Dajor, Kabe, and Adam all end up with double kills. Afterwards, Astralis are up 17-14 in kills. Kabe is 8-3-7, clearly carrying for Astralis. Astralis then take a Hextech Drake. Oh, by the way, X-Maddie is 7-4-7 as well. So, yeah, think about it now. How did this game go? In the early game at 13 minutes, he was 6-0-2. He put them ahead big time. But 30 minutes, so 17 minutes later, he's went 1-4-5. So they took him out of the game. Now he ends up being MVP because, that massive lead in the early game is impossible to ignore. but Astralis take a Hextech. At 32 minutes, Astralis take the Baron. BDS would kill them all after the Baron, 4-1. X-Matty with a quadra kill. MVP. Final score 19-18. Game 3, we have one of those games where a team with less kills wins. Vitality once again continues to make questionable decisions and not reassure us that they're on the right track despite winning this game. At 3 minutes, Vitality dive top. 4 minutes, SK respond by going mid. SK then get a pick. Vitality take a mountain. The early game was really back and forth. At 11 minutes, SK would take a sizable lead, winning in the jungle 3-0. 14 minutes, they would get a pick in top. So by 14 minutes, SK are up 6-1. But Vitality are just outplaying them in lane, individually, getting ahead in gold, outside of the kills, of course. So the gold is tied outright, pretty much. Gilius is 3-0-2. Vitality take a Hextech. SK win a fight in mid 1-0 at 18 minutes. Vitality get a pick at 21 minutes, go to Cloud Soul Point. 25 minutes, Vitality win 2-0 in mid. That gives them a 3k gold lead despite being down 7-4 in kills. Vitality then would take a Cloud Soul. And at 28 minutes, there was a skirmish in River that went 1-1. Shortly thereafter, because it was in front of Baron, went 1-1. Vitality would chase SK out of the river, winning 2-1 later on. South made with a double kill on Xin Zhao. 30 minutes, Vitality would get a pick to take the Baron up 6k gold, get a kill in top lane. And towards the end of this Baron, there was a fight that occurred in bot lane because they were fighting over Elder, I believe, Elder proximity. And Alfari ends up being MVP because he solo brought the team through the top lane throughout the game. I mean, the way I worded that was so screwed up. Alfari was able to gain advantages in the top lane in the Gangplank Aatrox matchup to be able to really just get Gen X out of the game. And in doing so, he just continued to push lane, take turrets. And as there was a skirmish at 33 minutes in the bot lane, the lead in top, the inhibitor turret was gone, the inhibitor was gone. So minions are just piling on the Nexus, and Winions ends up actually ending the game 13-14. And as SK wins the fight 4-3 in bot, but they can't reset because I believe Perks was the last one alive. He was not allowing them to reset and clear the wave. So Alfari ends up being MVP because he just dumpstered Gen X to the point where, although he wasn't getting a lot of kills and things like that, he had won the game that way. Last 2 games of the day, we had our top 4 teams playing against each other, a playoff preview. Rogue did not come out on top, clearly 15-4. First anything happening was at 6 minutes, Fnatic taking an Infernal. On the turn, they won 2-1, upset with a double kill. 12 minutes, there's a skirmish in River 1-1. Fnatic take a Cloud. 14 minutes, Rogue get a pick. So at 15 minutes, Rogue would get their last kill of the game. Well, actually, yeah, it would be their last kill of the game. Fnatic won a fight 2-1 in mid. After that, it was all Fnatic. Rogue took a Hextech, but in kills, it was all Fnatic. So in 19 minutes, Fnatic are up 5-4, 2k gold. Upset is 4-0-1 on the Aphelios. 19 minutes, Fnatic get a pick. 21 minutes, Fnatic get a pick. 22 minutes, Fnatic wins in bot 2-0. They're up 9-4. The gold leads went from 2k to 6k in 3 minutes. An upset is now 5-0-4. Fnatic go to Hextech Soul Point. And then at 29 minutes, Fnatic take the Hextech Soul, win a fight 5-0 ace. Razork and Wonder with double kills. And then there are a couple kills around the Nexus. Reason why Razork ends up being MVP and not upset. Both of them had almost all kill participation. But at the end, Razork ended up with 100%, where upset was like 14-15. And Razork, was setting things up on the Diana. So, I know last week I made him an MVP once. I'm going to give him, I got to give him credit because I thought he'd be the weak link of this team. And so far he hasn't been. Final game, G2 and Misfits. So this kind of changes how I have to approach these recaps. And we'll get to why, when we get there. But at 3 minutes, G2 open up the game in bot lane getting 2v2 kills. So in the bot lane, they're getting ahead. And at 7 minutes, Broken Blade gets 1 of 3 solo kills on the day over Harit in the Tryndamere Gwen matchup. So, 7 minutes, they do that. 9 minutes, G2 goes top again. 10 minutes, G2 win a fight in bot 2-0. They're up 4k gold by 10 minutes. 11 minutes, Broken Blade gets another solo kill. 12 minutes, there's a skirmish in the jungle, goes 1-1. Misfits get a pick. G2 take a hex tech. G2 would get another pick, and by 14 minutes, G2 are up 8-2. 8k gold, and Targamas is on a pike, 1-0-4. So, G2 are ahead 8k gold by 14 minutes. That's crazy. 16 minutes, Broken Blade gets another solo kill on Harit. In getting that solo kill on Harit, now he has, solo killed him a couple times now. That was the third time he had done it. Like I said, G2 then get another pick in mid. They're up 11k gold by 16 minutes. Just crazy. 17 minutes, G2 are up 2-0 in the jungle. They get a couple kills. And now that 18 minutes, they get a Rift Herald. They try and end through bot at 18 minutes. It backfires. And it backfired to a loss in the end. So, they tried to push through bot, and Misfits said no, 4-1. Neon with a double kill on Zeri. They take a mountain. At 20 minutes, G2 say, well, let's try and go top lane and push, the inhibitors. Misfits said no, 5-0 ace. Vethio with a quadra kill. They take the Baron. They're down only 5k gold now. The gold lead has been cut in half. 21 minutes, G2 win a fight 4-3 in top. They're able to, Flak did a double kill. They're able to try and push, they exposed the Nexus. And Neon said absolutely not. He killed both of them at the Nexus again. So, this game, G2 is trying to end, but can't. Now it's 18-16 G2. The gold lead's 4.5k. Yankos is 7-4 on the Viego. Vethio is 9-2-4 on the Akali. Vethio ends up being MVP. He's already the MVP of Misfits. He's the MVP of the league this year. And, this split, sorry, I got kind of excited. I've said all year, if you've followed along, I am a Vethio fan. I think he's really good. I think Harit's really good, but he's stunk in this game. But Vethio's really good. And G2 would take a cloud after the reset at 29 minutes. 25 minutes, Misfits would win 2-1 in bot. Neon with another double kill. In the base. Not bot, base. So G2, 0-4-3 trying to end the game. G2 then go to Cloud Soul Point. 30 minutes. Misfits take the Baron after getting a pick. So there's a lot of Baron dancing going around in 30 minutes. Misfits got a pick, started it. G2 pushed them off. Misfits won 3-0. Then Misfits would take it, get another kill afterwards. Vethio did 3 of those 5 kills before it's all said and done. 33 minutes. There's a 1-1 in bot. And then Misfits would try and push the end off of that in a 4v4. G2 would then force a reset. So a little bit of payback there, forcing a reset. On the reset, G2 would take the Cloud Soul. 35 minutes now. Misfits are up 25-22. The gold is tied. And Vethio's 12-2-4 on the Akali. So the game is now even. It is even. And at 38 minutes, G2 would take the Baron after Misfits would go bot lane and get a pick. G2 said, fine, you're bot lane. We're going to take the Baron. They do so. Misfits go up there, get a couple kills, stop the recalls, and end. Vethio is MVP. So, why did I say this changes the way I have to do recaps? Oftentimes, I'll just say, I'll go nonchalant, at 20 minutes, especially in the LPL, because this happens a lot in the LPL. A team will blow out somebody else, and at 10k gold at 20 minutes, I'm like, well, the game's pretty much over now. G2 did the impossible. So, this is a tough one to swallow. We'll see how they respond tomorrow. If they respond tomorrow with a win, they got over it. But this is the type of loss that could, especially with an inexperienced bot lane, kind of give you some trouble. Hopefully Caps and Yankos can keep them together. But a very crazy game to end the LEC for Week 7, Day 1. Now onto the LCS. All right, now onto the LCS. We had 4 games because the 5th game was delayed and postponed due to server issues. This 4th game was a disaster with lag, so maybe that was a precursor, and there were server issues in that game too, but they wanted to push on. So it was a late night regardless, even with 4 games. So game 1 between C9 and Dig. C9 would come out. It was a slow early game. The first kill happened at 10 minutes where Summit killed Fake God in top in the Gwen Jace matchup. No, Nar Jace matchup, sorry. At 11 minutes, C9 would steal the Rift Herald, win a fight 2-1. Fudge with a double kill to do so. Dignitas would take an Infernal on the other side of the Rift. 13 minutes, Summit would solo kill Fake God again and then get cleaned up. A minute later, C9 would get a kill bot, and now we're up 5-2 and 3.5k gold. 17 minutes, C9 would take a mountain after winning a fight 2-1. Fudge with another double kill on Ari. Now C9 are going to be up 7-3 and 6k gold. So in a matter of 6 minutes, the gold leads went from 3.5k to 6k. 21 minutes, there was a battle in the jungle, went 1-1. Minute later, not even. C9 would win a fight 2-0 to take the Baron. Now they're up 10k gold. I will hold my tongue and not pretend like the game is over after G2, as I just mentioned, lost to Misfits. But Dignitas took an Ocean on the other side of the Rift. C9 then got a kill and we're up 12k gold, and then would end at 26 minutes down mid. Fudge ends up being MVP on the Ari. 2 clear, good double kills. I almost picked Summit, but you know, outside of the side lane and him just smoke showing Fake God, it really wasn't a very impactful game out of him. Obviously, that's a lot of impact in the top lane, but nevertheless. So, game 2, GG and TL. I didn't write it down here, but Team Liquid were without Core JJ. I put it in my notes, but I didn't write it down for some crazy reason. Isla was in, and they lost. So, at 2 minutes, there was a 1-1 in bot 2v2, and then at 4 minutes, the Golden Guardians 2v2 would get another kill in bot, so the bot lane is active. And then between 4 minutes and 14 minutes, no kills occurred. Golden Guardians would stack 2 Drakes and an Infernal and a Cloud. And then at 14 minutes, TL would win in top 3-0, Blippo with a double kill in that fight on Viego. A minute later, TL would then dive bot, and Golden Guardians would outplay it 2-1. So at 16 minutes, TL were up 5-4 in kills, but Golden Guardians had a slight gold lead. Golden Guardians would then go to Mountain Soul Point before 18 minutes when there was a skirmish in mid. They went 1-1. At 20 minutes, the game was really put on its head in the river, where Golden Guardians seemed to be losing a fight outright. Liquid were up 4-2 at the time in the fight. And Ablaze Olive outplayed them a 3v1 on the Rise and got a triple kill. So Ablaze Olive ends up being MVP out of that, even though Lost ends up with 10 kills at the end of this game. I had to pick Ablaze Olive, because if that goes the other way, this game's totally different, because Golden Guardians takes a Baron off of this 5-4 team fight win, where Ablaze Olive has a triple kill, Bjerg has a double kill, and Lost has a double kill. So Golden Guardians takes a Baron off of this. They push ahead. TL take a mountain at 22 minutes, winning a team fight 2-1 to do so. 23 minutes, TL actually are ahead and kills 12-11. Bjergsen is 4-1-5 and Lost is 6-2-1. Team Liquid would then take the Mountain Soul. Oh, sorry, Golden Guardians take the Mountain Soul. I don't know why I wrote TL. And then at 28 minutes, Golden Guardians win a fight 5-0 in the river, Lost with a quadra kill. He came 1 stopwatch away from Penta, and they end off of that, 16-12. Third game, 100 Thieves and TSM, a blowout. TSM are struggling. So 3 minutes, 100 Thieves go top, get a kill. TSM's bot lane gets a 2v2 kill, which turns into an Infernal, and another 2v2 kill. So the bot 2v2 was not the problem for TSM in this game. They got ahead early in the Jhin Nautilus versus Jinx Thresh matchup, a matchup they should not win, and they lost in the end. So, 14 minutes, 100 Thieves go mid, they get a Cloud. Someday solo kills Huni. 100 Thieves are up 3-2 and 1k gold. TSM take an Ocean. Abadage would solo kill Huni shortly after that. Abadage ends up being MVP. He had a lot of kills in this game when it was all said and done. It won't feel like it, but he did. 23 minutes, TSM get a pick. Then 100 Thieves go top. At 24 minutes, 100 Thieves win a fight 2-0 to take a Baron, which pushes a gold lead from 4k to 6.5k. During that Baron and afterwards, 100 Thieves would take an Ocean and go to Ocean Soul Point uncontested. 31 minutes, Abadage would get a double kill as part of a 4-0 team fight win in the river, which resulted in a 10k gold lead, a Baron, and they would end off of that Baron 2-0 in top lane. Final score 18-4. Abadage had a lot of kills around the Nexus at the end, and also, pepper in some kills here or there. I mean, when you go mid, Ari could have gotten that kill. When you dive, Ari could have gotten a kill, I mean, Abadage could have gotten a kill, so it's kind of one of those deals. Game 4 between Team 9 and Team 10 in my power rankings. A lot of pauses, a very long game between two teams I don't want to see for an hour at a time. CLG would win a fight in River at 3 minutes to go up 2-1. Contracts with a double kill. IMT would take a mountain after that. IMT would dive bot at 8 minutes, 2-0. CLG would get a pick. IMT would get a pick. 12 minutes, Power of Evil would get a solo kill on Palafox. PoE ends up being MVP. By 12 minutes, he was 3-2-2 on the Orianna. IMT are up 5-4. So these picks, these dive bots and things like that, Power of Evil is playing a big role. IMT take a Hex Tech. CLG go bot at 14 minutes. IMT go mid at 15 minutes. 16 minutes, IMT go top 3-1. Wild Turtle triple kills CLG as they try and rise alt in, which resulted in the first pause, or maybe the second one. I lost track of them. 18 minutes, CLG take a Cloud. IMT punish them 1-0. Then IMT win a fight 2-1 where PoE gets a double kill. This puts IMT up 13-7. 7k gold, and PoE is 6-2-7. So he's 100% kill participation. By the end of the game, I think he has 25 of 26, which is pretty damn impressive for anybody, let alone an Orianna. So IMT go to Cloud Soul Point. There's some Baron dancing at 26 minutes. That's 1-0. They start it. They get pushed off it. They win a fight 2-1. They don't start it again until a minute later. They get a pick, take it, get a kill. This puts their gold lead to 5k. So actually, I was wrong. I misread what I wrote before. It was 2k before at 26 minutes. Now, by 27 minutes, it was 5k with the Baron. And by the end of the power play, it was 7k. IMT would then try and end bot, which they couldn't. They were forced to reset after a 2-1 win, and then went through top and ended 2-0. Final score 26-9, and this last game was delayed for a long time. I wish they had just not screwed around for 20 minutes before canceling it or postponing it, because it could have saved me time in uploading this. But that's the LEC and LCS for today. Tomorrow it'll be the same drill, part 1 and part 2 of these videos. I see that the LEC and LCS went to 12.4. So once the LPL is done with 12.2, I will make that video. The 12.2 video is waiting on the LPL, and the 12.3 video is waiting on the LCK. I imagine both are on 12.4 next week, so that video should be up. If you stayed tuned this long, like, subscribe, comment below on your opinion of these 4 games, or, whatever you're feeling. Thank you for watching this video, and hope you come back for more content.